This is Derrick Hayes here live with Patsy. How you doing today?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Yes, I was looking on Facebook and I found out about what you do. Massage therapist, D-Meta. Tell us about D-Meta.
Well, D-Meta came from just self-evaluation. It stands for Duggar Manual Effective Therapy. The A is for associates, and that is a forward dream, a plan to bring on others and to build a bigger business than what we currently are.
I got to stop you right there. Because that takes us right into the Derrick interview. The D is for dream. You just spoke part of your dream right there. You said you ain't just want to just do massage therapy by yourself, but you wanted to bring in others.
Yes.
Tell us about your dream, because you just said associate. That was so powerful right there. Go ahead, break it down.
Well, my dream, my vision is really to have manual therapy replace pharmaceuticals as the primary choice of treating people that suffer from soft tissue injuries. Because as you know, there are so many people out there hooked on pharmaceuticals.
Yeah.
And it's from just soft tissue pain that can be treated with effective manual therapy. And that is my dream, is to open up the doors and to expand that knowledge that there is something else out there, you know, other than the drugs that's being prescribed, you know, other than the sleepless nights that people go through suffering from pain. And to bring other therapists and educate the public about what it is that we do to move them beyond the state of, beyond the limits that pain can put on you. And by educating other therapists on the type of work that we do and how effective it is. It's evidence-based, science backs it up, and those are the modalities and the treatments that we use here at D-Meta.
So what you're saying is so powerful here, because just sitting, you know that spirit is speaking through you. Because just by listening to you, you're talking about people on drugs and they need to get off drugs.
Yes.
Because see, in the word drug, in the word drugs is the word rug, right?
Yes.
Because sometimes that rug is being pulled right out from under us.
Absolutely.
And then, see, in the word drugs, if you pull the word rug out, you have DS, right? I mean, they got to do something.
Yes.
And you need to come to D-Meta, right? They need to come to D-Meta.
Absolutely.
So they get off them drugs.
Absolutely.
That's what the DS for. You got to do something.
We've never, you know, when you think of massage therapy, people tend to lock us into a little small box thinking it's for the elite and that it's for a one-time treatment, something you're trying to do for yourself. But we have never practiced as a day spa.
Right.
We're here not to sell you on an experience, but to get you results. And people come here to move from a state of pain to a state of out of pain. Okay. They want results.
Right.
And that's what we're...
Another way you can say that they come in a state of pain, you want to get into a state of gain.
Absolutely.
There it is.
Absolutely.
With D-Meta, go together. The E is for education. Tell us about the importance of education and what you do.
I think education is very important because, you know, when you come into the field as a massage therapist, you receive a basic education that you get from school. But I think it's our responsibility as massage therapists to expand what we learn on in school and to find an area where you focus and concentrate and put everything that you have in that. And by educating comes power in your ability to empower others, you know, through education. So I think it's key not to get comfortable with just what's at the surface, but to dig deeper. I spend a lot of my late nights researching when someone comes in with a neck pain. I'm buried in the books trying to figure out different effective modalities that will move them from that neck pain, to remove that neck pain from them. So education is key. You have to be committed to be a lifelong learner. The people that walk in this door are my greatest teachers because
right.
Each individual person comes with their own individual condition. And that's how we meet them.
Okay.
So to be an educator, you have to be a student. And that has to be a lifelong commitment.
I'm here with Patsy. Doug. See, just your last name is cool. Doug. See, sometimes you got to dig deep, get that information, get that knowledge, and that wisdom. I'm telling you, I'm learning. The R is for resource. Now, give us one resource, one thing that makes you stand out or unique.
I think just the fact that are so in tune to people and their pains and conditions, and that we try to reach to them on a personal connected basis. Resources can be their whole team. We want to be just one of the resources in the many things that they're using in their lives. And that's why we try to partner not only with the patients that come in, but with the healthcare providers that they have in their family, their healthcare professionals. And here at DMETA, what we do is come up with a plan that's comprehensive, that it complements, what they're trying to do, what they're trying to accomplish. And in an example, what we do is move people beyond their limits of pain. So we work with them, we set goals, we do an assessment, we chart treatment plans, and we collaborate on a regular basis with their healthcare professionals. So we're all resources to each other, and we use those things to help bring you on a greater state of wellness.
Okay, the next R is for ready. When did you know you were ready for what you're doing?
When did I know I was ready? Well, I knew it was something that was in me from a very, very young girl. But being ready is being able to put yourself out there in a way that you've never done so before. And for me to sit down and ask myself hard questions like, you've been doing this for over 13 years. Where do you want to be in the next 3, 5, 10 years? So I had to sit down and ask myself, what does the next 3, 5, 10 years look like? So when I was willing to put the work in, narrow my focus down, get a greater understanding of what my vision is, building who I am. Because sometimes people will come into your lives and they'll try to put ideas into you and shape and mold you into something. But you're ready when you can tune out the noise that's around you and tune within and put the work in that it takes to narrow down your focus and lock into your goals and what you're trying to accomplish.
Okay. She ready,
I'm ready.
She ready. The I for individual. Can you name one individual? At least one. You can name more than one if you want, but at least one individual in your network that others should learn more about and why.
Wow. You talk about education. I must say that Mrs. Pat Brooks, I get emotional when I talk about her, but she is the owner of a new tutoring and enrichment learning center. Her office is in Phoenix City. Mrs. Brooks is an educator, but what she does is take children that might have been struggling with reading or math or any subject or even home life, and she just pours her passion. She gives them skills and techniques that they can use to overcome any little small obstacles. If you are a good student, she has skills and techniques, science-based, just like we practice here at DMETA. Good techniques, science-based techniques to empower you and to get you past the hang-ups you have. Just little techniques. She empowers families. So now she's educating the students on what they can do to be better readers, to do well mathematically, and she teaches the caregivers and their parents on things that they can do to continue that therapeutic effect that's accomplished in her tutoring sessions and her educational sessions. And she feeds into these kids and she pours into them. Kids thrive under Mrs. Brooks. They are getting letters from special programs here, magnet programs. They're getting accepted into colleges. They are writing journal style papers, and she's coming in and fine-tuning whatever it is that they need to move them to a level of greater, education and thriving on that. So I say Mrs. Pat Brooks at a new tutoring and learning enrichment center in Phoenix City, Alabama. You all must look her up.
That's big. See, what you're saying is, even when they fall behind,
yes,
they can still make it to the finish line.
Absolutely,
and
absolutely.
If you want to know where it's at, you better check out this page.
Yes. And like I said, again, I want to make one other point about Mrs. Brooks, because, it's about education.
Yes.
And, what she planted in those kids, that harvest is reaped from years to come.
Right.
I mean, she starts with kindergartners and she's already shaping our engineers. She's already, shaping our doctors and our lawyers and our police officers and, our future teachers, and I think that's truly what it is. And I think that every student deserves a Miss Brooke, every family deserves a Miss Brooke, and every student district deserves a Miss Brooks.
And to chime in with you, there's a lot of our teenagers, they're not doing as well on ACT and SAT tests. So
yes,
what she's doing is much needed. Yes. And I hope that there are other Pat Brooks out there
yes.
that can help our youth, because sometimes our kids can't go that extra mile if they can't even get into the race, and sometimes they get discouraged. And so
let me leave you with her phone number too, not just her name. She can be reached at 706-330-4864.
Does she have a website or anything?
She does not.
Okay, that's fine. I just, any information that can help someone else.
Absolutely.
But she will one day. Somebody need to get in touch with her.
Yes.
Make a website for her. Because, you're right. So it's valuable, so we get that information out there.
Yes.
The C is for challenges. What challenges have you faced?
Wow. I must say one biggest challenge is balance.
Okay.
Because I'm a pit bull for whatever it is that I'm passionate about. And I have to learn to challenge that. I'm in the books, like I said, to 1 and 2 o'clock in the morning. And I realize that I have to get up and function, as a woman with a family,
right. Right.
and with a business. And it's, my challenge is striking that balance.
Okay.
But, and striking the balance and making sure I set goals so I can accomplish everything with all the hats that I wear.
Okay.
So that
in the last letter is K. What are some keys to success that you can leave for others?
Wow. Just first believing in God.
Believe.
And believing in yourself that, He has given us everything that we need to accomplish things in life. Especially when He put that passion inside of us, we have what it takes to bring forth those passions. Education. I can't say that enough. Education. And don't let anyone tell you that you can't do it, because you can, and there are people out there that want the best for you. So surround yourself with those people. So, would be my second key. And the third key is to know yourself and know and appreciate the support that you have within your family and within your community.
Okay. This is Derrick Hayes here live with Patsy Duggar, a D Meta. How can people reach you? How can they get in touch with you?
We can be reached at www.dmetabl.com, and that stands for D-Metal Beyond Limits. Again, www.dmetabl.com.
Okay.
I can also be reached by phone 706-992-6866 here in Columbus, Georgia, University Avenue.
Any deals going on, or any prices or any special services that you like to announce?
I do. Coming up September, we're in peak allergy season. Our fall spores, our ragweeds are out there, and my seasonal allergy sufferers, we're giving a free workshop on how to irrigate your nasal passages and also how to do self-lymphatic treatment. I'm a certified lymphatic drainage as well, and that is what I teach, to just kind of help empower people to better take care of themselves. And again, with this workshop, our accomplish is to arm you with tools to take care of yourself and eliminate or decrease the amount of medication that you have to take.
Okay. Before we close, is there anything else you'd like to mention?
I would just like to thank everyone for watching, and thank you, of course, for this opportunity.
No doubt. And basically what we're doing here, this is the DERRICK Interview, where we promote you and everything you do. She mentioned education. The E equals the E, which means that education equals the elevation. So the question is, are you going up or are you going down? But if you go down, you can always get up.
Absolutely.
We thank you for listening.